thrift haul in the middle of a house full of people and dogs. So there may be a good bit of editing going on here, stops and starts, or I could just leave it all in. Sometimes I do that, but don't tell Joel. Okay. I went to the thrift store last week. Well, Livy and I had a reason to go out, and we were near a thrift store, so we did go ahead. This computer, I can't take it right there, but it's there. So for now, everything is crazy. We're still a refugee camp. We're getting closer than we've ever been to getting the roof on. And I Swanee, I don't even care if all the walls are on. I'm going to start putting stuff out there once there's a roof, because we got to do better than this. I tried to fix my hair, yeah, but I can tell already. I'm just telling you, I can tell already I'll never be able to stand that hair hanging in my face. Okay, so now, that's not attractive, most likely. But I made an effort. I did try to put makeup on this time so that every single time I do a video, y'all don't have to wonder if I'm actually sick. Because sometimes I am, but sometimes I'm just tired, and sometimes I just don't have any makeup on. So, let's get to the thrift haul. But before I do, I'm going to share some beautiful roses with you. Alright. Beautiful roses sent to me by Rose Forever. Now, I would like to do the actual unboxing, but I have sons who are super nosy or super curious. I don't know what, but they open my packages. I say, one of these days it's going to be a bra or something that embarrasses you. You're going to wish you didn't do that. But Rose Forever, New York, when they emailed me and said they would like to send some roses, I looked at their products and said, these are gorgeous. These really are. And it's not a cheap thing, which I'm a thrifter and I'm a I'm a DIY recycler. So this would be something that is a special occasion thing, but I've got to say, if you occasionally have reason to buy fresh roses, a dozen roses or whatever, just go check them out. They've got beautiful presentations and whatever. But what this is, Rose Forever is a beautiful company that preserves these are real roses. What I was saying is, if you were going to buy fresh roses anyway, that's quite an investment, and then they're done. And 2 weeks is the most I've ever been able to make fresh roses stay beautiful. But these are gorgeous, and they said they should last for a year. Now look at this gorgeous little thing that came in. Look how beautiful. These are white. They also have ivory and many other beautiful colors. And they are fixed. They're stuck down. They're glued, so they're not going to fall out. They're not going to tumble. That's a real rose, and I don't want to touch it much. I think you probably can touch it a little, but they have real rose smell because they're real roses. And care instructions, how to protect your preserved flowers. Your Rose Forever flowers are real. If you take care of them a little, they will still stay beautiful, like on the first day, for many years. Many years. They were packed very carefully with lots of good protective styrofoam. All right. This is like a little jewel box. That's what I'm going to use it as, a little jewelry box to keep my pretty little earrings and bracelets and stuff in. Don't water the roses or treat them with other care products. Avoid touching the petals, as that could affect their lifespan. Keep them away from direct sunlight. If dust collects after a few months, you can simply brush it away with a soft brush to gently brush off the dust. Thank you for your trust, and we hope you will enjoy them as we do. And I gotta say, this is just gorgeous. These are gorgeous. But you know, I don't see how you can get dust on them if you leave the lid on most of the time. Now, y'all know I love flowers. I am a almost compulsive with picking up beautiful stems at Hobby Lobby, or I will occasionally treat myself to some fresh flowers just wherever I am that has fresh flowers. I am always tempted to pick up stems at Hobby Lobby or other places that have beautiful stems, even places like Dollar Tree. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes they'll have a stem that looks really pretty, but nothing's as gorgeous as the real thing, and these really are the real thing. So thank you, Rose Forever, for sharing this with me so that I could share with my viewers. And Rose Forever has created a special discount code for all of you, my subscribers, to enjoy. It'll get you $20 off any of their bouquets at the checkout, no conditions. I'm going to put this in my description box so that you can click on the link and go straight to their site, and just at the checkout type in that code Marla20 to get your discount. I do want to say that I'm just beginning to get offers for collaborations with other companies that want to have me experience and review their items, but I'm only going to do that with items I think I would really use myself, because there's things that I'm not going to use and I'm not going to share them with you because it's not my genre, it's not my area. So this is something that I knew I would enjoy, and I'm still going to be unboxing the ceiling fan. It's going to go in my she shed, but the Parrot Uncle company has already sent it, and I'm excited to unbox that because I haven't even seen it. I'm waiting for closer to the time when we will actually be installing it, although I have previewed it on like the past 3 videos, so you're probably pretty familiar with the fact that I've got a trial ceiling fan from the Parrot Uncle company. Okay, so I went last week with Olivia. Did I finish this sentence? I probably didn't. We had a reason to go out, but then we also couldn't resist stopping a couple of places, 2 or 3 thrift shops last week, and we went to 2 today. Sue had a doctor's appointment and I took her, and that's what we're doing right now, is last week and what I found today with Sue at 2 different shops. Okay, last week, now my very favorite things I always have to save to the last, and I did give you a teaser. If you subscribe to me, then in your news feed you will see when I just make a post. It's not a video, it's just, 1 to 5 pictures. Usually it's a couple of pictures, but this last week it was 1 picture. There's a little preview of what I found that I said, what's 100 years old and holds a baby and has its original caning. So you're going to see that at the end of the video. Okay, let me just go ahead and show this one because I think somebody did a great job on it. I paid $3.99, and it is it is in need of squaring up. Someone attached it with screws, but if you don't also do something diagonally in some kind of way, it will do this. Make you feel like you are in need of some better focusing of the glasses. But they did a really cute calligraphy looking font on here, and I just think that's adorable, and I can't wait to use it at Christmas time. $3.99. And I think this might be pallet wood, but look at these old nails in there. And they did a good job on the distressing. The whole thing's really cute. I love it. I think it probably is pallet wood, but it looks even older than that. It looks like actual vintage wood because of the way the nail holes and the dark metal of the nails. That looks cute, cute, cute. Okay. I realize I do not need any more framed art. This is an actual oil painting with a barnwood frame, and it was only $3.99. That's a very good quality, and somebody has tightened the canvas. It's nice. It's really good. And I love the rusty metal barn, rusty metal roof on the barn. I think that's ever so cute. I can't decide if that's a little scuff of something that I could probably get off. But look, it's little mallards. They're so good. I didn't need this. I really didn't. But here's the thing. My mother is an artist and she paints. And sometimes I see things that make me think of paintings that I know my mother has done. And I do have some of hers. But sometimes, even if I only enjoy this a couple of years in my home, I will enjoy it. And I will get a lot of good out of it, a lot of enjoyment. And then I can always send it forward. I can share it with a friend. I can donate it back to these shops. And that all benefits their ministry effort. But I think that's beautiful, and I love the barnwood frame. I've got some barnwood frames, and you know, do you remember probably middle of summer, or could have been spring, I'm not sure, but do you remember the peekaboo or the photobomb animals? I took oil paintings like this and I added in some animals that looked like they sneaked up in front of the camera just as the photo was being taken, which, you know, it's not a photo, it's a painting. But anyway, those are super. Olivia and I were together when I found this, and this looks very much like wood, but it's so light. It's styrofoam, but look how good the wood is. And do you see what it says? I have no actual reason to need 1871 Fire Brigade. No, Chicago Fire. But, okay, hear me out. Said every hoarder ever. Okay, I see how good that looks with the lighter behind it. I think I'm going to do the whole thing with kind of a whitewash, because there's a little bit of chipping there where it's all gone. So I'm going to do the whole thing with a lighter wash just for the rustic cuteness. And I don't even have a reason. I mean, there's no firefighters in my life or in my family or anything like that. But it was only $4 and I've never seen anything like it. And that's one of my questions that I ask myself. Do you really think it's cute? Did it make your heart skip a beat just a little bit? And have you ever come across anything like it before? So it answered yes to all those three questions. Okay. Now, I don't remember. You know how I am. Things that are in a bag, I don't remember what's in the bag. So it's almost like I've gone thrifting for a second time. Because it's like somebody surprised me that knows my whole brain, because it is me. Okay. Now, I've had these many times before. 99 cents. Not many times. I've got 2 or 3 others. But they're super cute to run a piece of jute through and put 2 or 3 together and hang it. It could be baker's twine. It could be anything. But those are really cute grouped. And you know what it is? It's a vintage funnel for when you are canning with mason jars. And it's got that wide opening so that your vegetables or fruits, whatever you're canning, will go into there, and it helps you get it in there better than if you were not using a funnel at all. I talk about this as if I've ever preserved food, and I have not. I've seen it done, and I have helped. Having some lighting issues, but I'm just going to try using my overhead light, and I may have to, I can always adjust the lighting. Okay, this is adorable. Look how old it is. $2.99, and it's very heavy, so it's actually cast iron. Look at this side of him. I like that side better because he's even more rusted, oxidized. He's got screws here, so he's not super old, but he's old enough. And I do believe that he's going to have something hanging, maybe like from here you could hang a little bell, but he's going to have to be part of Pinewood Keep. Pinewood Keep, if you haven't watched my Building a She Shed series, Pinewood Keep is the name of my she shed, because I've always loved the mountains and the pine trees and the woods. I was raised with tall pine trees all around, and are still surrounding my mother and daddy's home, where I lived from age 3 till I got married at 21. So I love pines, and this shed is in the middle of our very tall longleaf southern pines. And the word keep is special to me because of the idea and the concept and the biblical truth of God keeping us. And a keep is also the safest part of a castle, the strong refuge where you go when all else may fail. So Pinewood Keep, for all those reasons, is what I'm going to be calling my new shed. By the way, the old shed that we built onto, Ben has just started calling it the he shed. So it's the he shed and the she shed, and the whole thing's the we shed, and the name of it is Pinewood Keep. So I don't know what this is, but I paid $2 for it. I really think it's probably something about knitting. If you know what this is, please tell me, because I don't know. I don't know what it is, and I don't really know what it's worth. It's got a couple of little bitty things missing, but I have some other wood knitting and sewing type tools, accessories, that this will be very cute grouped with. So I'll intend to enjoy it. And this looks ever so primitive, and I don't even know, the price tag has fallen off, and I'm not sure how much it really cost. It was either 99 cents or 50 cents, but I think that's adorable. I can't tell if it's old or it's just very worn, or if someone made it new and then distressed it to look old. I really don't know. This is a different kind of glasses. I'm not used to seeing that. It's just readers, you know. I have prescription glasses, but I find that my readers serve me better. Okay. But that's a different shape than I usually wear, just slightly different shape. Okay, there's a 50-cent copper-ish. I don't know that it truly is copper. It may just be copper colored. But I have a couple of other copper bells in this shape, and I think that will be very sweet grouped together. Or something like this could be hanging. Can you see? Maybe I can arrange it so you can see. That would be cute. Maybe as people come in and out of Pinewood Keep, they can jangle the bell. Put a little string on it so my little grandbabies can do it. They will love it. They will think that's the best thing that ever happened to them. $3. It's got a lot of crazing, and I can't tell if it's truly old or if it's a reproduction. But I love the color. There's no marking that I can... Oh, is there? There's almost a marking. I just can't read what it says. Can you see that there's just a hint? There's a hint of some kind of marking. I just don't know what it is. If by the time you're watching this, I already have a little insert, a sidebar with a description on it, then you'll know I figured it out eventually. But I really love that pattern on there. I love the color. I love to put flowers in things like this, and I love to put vintage utensils. I did pay $3 for it. I guess you could see that without me saying it. There's a little bit of light crack, but it's not a crack all the way through, and I can't even feel it with my finger. So, you know, it doesn't bother me a whit to use something that has a little bit of a crack or a chip. To me, it just shows that it was actually used and loved and held and handled and served. It served well. Now, I wonder, this was found in the same thrift store as I found the other chair a couple weeks ago. But look how sweet. What's going on? This one was $2.99. And I think it's so sweet. Look, it's doll-sized. Absolutely in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with it. Let me show you that it is similar in scale to the one that I found last week. And this one was $3.99. It's a little bigger. A little more delicate, actually. Okay, so the white one is a little bigger. The legs are a little longer. But I would say that's close enough in scale that I could group two of my antique dolls or teddy bear. I have a teddy bear as well. The teddy bear is like, I think, from the 1960s. Which, so am I. I am also from the 1960s. Okay. Let's see what All right, that's all from last week, except the bonus surprise at the end. And I love it. Okay, that's also something good. Did you get a glimpse? Nope, I don't know if you did or not. Okay, here's this. Okay, found these today for $1 a piece. And they're probably not safe to cook in. But what does it say? Something. Century. It's $1 a pound. I'm going to look. I love the way that you can still read the little measurements on the side. Now that's had a lot of use. This is the kind of thing that I saw at my great-grandmother's house when I would spend days and days with her in the summer. Go ahead. Come on. I promise I will edit you out. I won't do like I did with Joel and just leave you out in there anyway. Century aluminum ware, made in the USA. You see that? I think they're precious. And they've got the holes in the handles, which makes them very cute, hung up on the wall. And that's probably what I'll do with them. I doubt that I will use them. See, I just love old aluminum ware. And you actually should not cook things that you're going to actually eat in aluminum, because I think it's been proven to be unhealthy in some ways. I think maybe it has been linked to Alzheimer's, not sure. Okay, by the way, everything today courtesy of Sue, because she says, you just take me everywhere I want to go, and you're so kind and you're so sweet, so I want to get your things for you. And I try to talk her out of it, but she just wants to do it anyway. And she knows my heart. She knows what I love. So, you know, so she's happy to do it, and I'm certainly happy that she's doing it. Okay. It's resin, and it looks so realistic to me. I've got 3 of them here. They were $3 each, but they might have been less than that. Because Sue spotted them. There were 4. She kept 1, and I got 3 of them. She spotted them as they were being priced behind the counter. They had not come out on the floor yet. And she said, are you about to put those out? And of course, they were in the process of pricing them, but we got them. So there's 1. And there's another one. He's more brown. This one's more gray. Ever so cute. And this one. I think these 2 may be identical. They're not painted identically, but they may be the same mold, the same shape. But I'm going to put a couple on my front porch and maybe 1 around back. But they look so real, I have a feeling people are going to think they're actually real rabbits. Okay. This is interesting. This is a Victorian fan, old print factory. And it has a large envelope that you could actually gift this to someone. I paid $1. I don't know what the original price on this thing is, but it is a fan that's very ornate in Victorian. I don't know what it says. Thought. Well, you know what? I own this thing. I can open it now, and I think I should like to do so. This is the kind of thing that would be adorable with the little tiny vanity dresser. Gosh, that's a sturdy plastic. The one that I put all the little makeup accessories and things for my granddaughters, which that little piece of furniture actually is probably going to go out to the Pinewood Keep she shed. Oh, look. It has a ribbon on the back, and it does say a loving thought. Has a little tassel, and I feel like it would be too fragile to actually let the little girls play with, but it would be adorable if it were hanging from one of the posts that hold up the mirror on that little dresser. That would just be ever so sweet. We'll have to think about that. Not sure if that will be a safe thing to do or not. Okay, have I gone through everything except my 2 bestest and biggest things? I did. Oh, there's something hard in here. What's this? Oh, that's just lotion. Second Chance Thrift Store is the one that always has stuff that looks like it came from CVS, Walmart. Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration After Sun Lotion, and it smells amazing. $1. And some Revlon Ultra HD Snap Neutral Nail Polish. Never tried this brand. I don't have a bottle that looks like this. I have a lot of shades that are this shade because I find that's my most serviceable tone. I don't do a lot of dark or bright nail polish because I tend to chip it because I'm just always washing dishes and working with my hands and everything. And so if I get a chip in it, it's not going to show up nearly as much if I use a neutral tone. Okay, and I did get, let me just show you. I almost never show you stuff that I find that is clothing, but I took some time to look because Sue was looking. Look at this sweatshirt. It says vintage. And it's a really plunging, I'll have to wear a little t-shirt or something under there. But I thought that was really cute. And I think the print in there must be snakeskin or something. Go ahead, look. Okay, I'll edit you out, I promise. Okay. This is very bright. Time and true. It's got a little tie accent. All these were $2 each. V-neck, very bright, very cute. Would be cute with a little denim jacket over it. I think that's really cute. This is also Faded Glory. It's a Walmart brand, but I love the shape of this, and it's like the thinnest, gauziest fabric. Cotton gauze, maybe some polyester blend. I don't know. I could read the tag, but I'm not gonna. That's cute. I love that. I think that type of pattern is called ICAT, I-K-A-T, is that right? ICAT. Look how cute this is. It's a vest or a sleeveless top. Well, it's from Maurice's. I'm gonna say it's just gonna be like a little jackety top layer to wear over something. It has a hood. It looks like camo, but it's the softest fabric ever, and it does have some pockets on there. That's cute. And I really love this. What brand? Wonderly. I don't know. But look, it's kind of like a tie-dye. They've got it tied together at the bottom, which you could or could not do. According to what you like, but I like that little cap sleeve on there. That's cute. Okay, so now we're ready for the cutest, funnest. It's a child's chair. Found this today at the Shepherd's Cove thrift store. I love the weave on the seat. It was $10. I have a little tiny chair that's painted blue that's very similar to this, and I might use them together. If I do the chairs on the wall idea, this would be adorable together with the other one. And excuse me, here's the thing that holds babies, 100 years old, and has its original caning. Some of you guessed bassinet, and that was a good guess, but it's a high chair, and this is like a real child size. And $19.99. I actually paid $19.99 for it because I thought it was worth it. Look at the carving. Look at the detail at the top. That is so sweet. The reason I think it's all the original caning is because, oh, it's very crumbly. Like it's crumbling off back here, those little bits. See, there's more carving there. Cute. A nice good footstep thing. Two of the rungs are very carved and ornate. The two front legs are also carved and ornate. The back legs and the rest of the rungs are just plain. And I don't know how I'll display it. I don't know if a baby actually needs to sit on that or not. I don't know, but it was so pretty and I really loved it. And this may be an additional thing that gets hung on the wall. Coco, you bumped my camera, but I'll forgive you. I can tell you, I've got a lot of dogs and a lot of humans in here. So, when I saw this, I saw it from behind, and I said, I was stuttering, and I couldn't get the words out. I was like, it's a high chair. And I always do this. When I spot something, I don't care if I'm only 4 feet away from it. It's like my heart's about to burst out of my chest that somebody's going to come in and put their hand on it before I can touch it. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I love it. And I'm excited to begin to display some of my collections. And I hope that if you've had a chance to go thrifting, that you have found things that make you stutter. And if you don't get to go thrifting, I hope you're enjoying my adventures while I go thrifting. Some of you have said that you thrift through me, and I can appreciate that. And you know, sometimes I try to video while I'm thrifting, but I'm too distracted. I mean, I'm not the best at that. I'll work on that. Maybe I'll try to do better at that in the future. There's always room to improve. But in the meantime, I hope that God blesses your life, that you are enjoying the days that God has given you. And if you've got a challenge or a health issue, that you still believe that God is for you, even through the hard times, even through the darkest times. God is for you just as much as on the days where everything goes just right. But be blessed. Thank you.